Hello there, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe. Today I'm going to show you how to make this yummy strawberry jam, aka strawberry compote. So we're going to be using this to fill a vanilla cake. Let's get started. When you go shopping for your strawberries, ensure to buy the red ripe ones. Okay, just ripe, not overly ripe, just ripe. So firstly, I am taking off the leaves on top of the strawberries and I am separating them into a clean bowl. Remember, the quality of your jam or compote is determined by the freshness of your strawberries, so it's really important to pick out the best ones while shopping. Today I'm using 600 grams of fresh strawberries, and I'm just going to ensure to take off all the leaves before we proceed. After taking off all the leaves, ensure to rinse it thoroughly under a running tap water. Give it a good rinse and then drain out the excess water. Strawberries are nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and dice each strawberry into 4. Okay, because I like chunks of fruit in mine, I'm just going to dice it. But if you like your jam smooth, you can puree in a blender with half cup of water. Okay, so in this bowl I have pectin NH. Pectin is a gelling agent. It's used for making jams. If you do not have pectin, you can as well use cornflour slurry to thicken your jam. This is what the bottle of pectin looks like, and this is a 1 kg one. I buy this from Amazon and a bottle lasts me for over 1 year. Okay, so here I have my pectin measured out. It's 20 grams and I have 200 grams of sugar. I'm just going to put a bit of the sugar to the pectin. The reason is you cannot add the pectin directly into the jam because it's going to form a lump. So you have to add a bit of sugar to mix it with in order to avoid this. So you add the remaining sugar in the saucepan and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Okay, so you want to give this a good stir until the whiteness of the sugar is no longer visible. Okay. Also, by stirring the sugar thoroughly, it brings out the intensity of the strawberry flavor. So you want to make sure you do not skip this part. Add half cup of water into the saucepan and give it a good stir. Put this over a stove and ensure to stir constantly. You do not want your strawberries to burn. Okay, so you have to make sure you stir this constantly. This is what it looks like when it begins to boil. You want to make sure you cook for about 3 minutes. When the strawberries are soft, you can use your spatula to mash them up. Okay, so I'm just going to mash some of them up a bit, not everything, because I still want the chunks in my strawberry jam. Okay, so after which you pick up the sugar, the leftover sugar and pectin. You mix it thoroughly with a spoon and you slowly add this to your mixture while stirring with your second hand, okay, because you do not want to have lumps in there, so you have to make sure you stir at the same time. as when you're adding your pectin and sugar. So after adding everything, you keep stirring and keep boiling for another 3 minutes. After cooking, leave to cool down completely before using. So this is what it looks like after it has come to room temperature, and we're going to be filling this 8 inches vanilla cake with our strawberry compote. Okay, so I want to do a thin layer of buttercream on the cake first and smooth it out with a palette knife. I'm going to go ahead to pipe a dam around my cake, and this is to prevent my strawberry compote from spilling out of my cake. So I'm doing this twice just to be double sure. So you want to take a spoon and scoop out a bit of the strawberry compote directly on top of the buttercream and spread this evenly also with your spoon. Okay, that looks really nice and delicious, and of course it tastes delicious. Okay, the color is so vibrant because I picked the right type of strawberry. Okay, so you want to spread this evenly all over the cake before going ahead to add the second layer of the cake, and of course you repeat the same process for all the layers of your cake. Okay, before I go, I'm going to give you guys some pointers. Remember, if you want this smooth, if you do not want chunks of fruit in there, you can puree in a blender either before cooking or right after cooking, whichever one is fine. And if you do not have pectin, you can as well use 1 tablespoon of cornflour mixed in 1 tablespoon of water, and use this to thicken your strawberry sauce after boiling for 6 minutes, and you get a similar result. To preserve your strawberry compote, you can store it up in a mason jar, cover it tightly, and refrigerate for up to 6 weeks. Yes, you can keep using this to fill up your cakes, and you can use it in other desserts and pastries. It's absolutely fresh, absolutely nice and delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, remember to hit the subscribe button because we post valuable content every time.